What's going on, everybody? We are here with our very first Fantasy Course Friday. Today we are playing Just in Fun by Cruza 22. Judging by the picture, thumbnail, we're definitely in for something a little different. As always, if you guys enjoy the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Comment down below what fantasy course you want to see me take on next Friday. Hole number 1, we have a 275 yard par 4. Looks like we got a blind landing. Some water in front of us, airplanes flying overhead, windmills, maybe hitting into a stadium in the background, some tents there. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's take a full swing. A little slow, had to hit it through the trees. See if we can get that ball to trickle down off the backside, and we do. And we get it to stop in the heavy rough before it just gets in the water. Kind of an interesting green setup here. We are only going to get about 72 to 79% on this shot. So want to aim a little past the green. See if we can get this to drop right in there. And funnel back in. Ooh, just missed it. Almost a Happy Gilmore type shot there. But we will make the putt. Walk away with a birdie. See, set up hole number 2. Very interesting fairway look. We got a 403 yard par 5 on this one. Uphill 34. Hopefully we can get it over that bunker. And hopefully if we do, it doesn't run into the backside bunkers. Got good contact. See where this ball flies. And unfortunately it just came up a little short. Hit that bunker right there. We have a little tougher sand shot, again into a very small green where everything funnels to the hole. Go with the 6 iron here. Let's see if we can reach the green from here. And we're gonna get pretty close. See what happens. Fortunately, just came up a little short from the main green. We're in this little spot right here. Let's see if we can even putt it out. We're gonna try to putt it out. Let's see what happens. Up over the ridge. Just didn't quite give it enough power. Fell back down and we're in the bunker. That actually might work out better for us. Get a splash shot here, hit the backside of that green. Everything funnel back down towards the hole. And we stuck it. Ooh, a little interesting turn right there. Right as we got close to the cup, it made a huge beeline towards the right. And that one did the exact opposite. Definitely not easy to get it in the hole. As we find a way. Unfortunately, a double bogey. but work on a fantasy course, so Definitely can't expect to have a normal round here. (159-yard par 3). Wind is blowing in our face a little bit, and it's uphill, so we're gonna bump it up to a 6-iron. See what happens. See if we can drop it right in the bucket. And we do. And let's see what happens here. Coming back down. Oh. Oh. And we're in a little... It's going to wind up in a little ridge just outside. Not 100% sure what to expect. The hole is kind of on an upslope. It looks like it's going to break a little left to right, but can't be 100% sure. And we knock it in. Huge putt there for birdie. Get us back to even. We got a 356-yard par 4. Looks like gonna be hitting off the cart path, it looks like. Wonder if it's almost better to come up short and hit out of the fairway instead of trying to hit off a cart path. Look at that, we're just gonna hit a pitching wedge here. And we stick it right there in the fairway. Interesting kind of slope, but we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully this tree right here doesn't become too big of a factor. Ball is way above our feet, so it's definitely going to take off left on impact. We're aim a little right. And let's see what happens. Carry. Bounce left. We are looking at our 4th shot off the cart path. Not quite sure. The ball's below our feet, so we're aiming a little right. Not quite sure what's going to happen here. Let's find out. Get a good bounce. And we don't get a good bounce. And we're headed back down the cart path. It's a good 3-yard shot there for us. We line up our bogey shot. Aim a little bit farther this time. Hopefully that one works out. And it looks like it will. We're going to come up mere inches from the hole. And we tap that in for a double, I think. Double bogey. +2. Heading into hole 5. Got 161-yard par 3. It is slightly downhill. Our biggest problem on this one looks like it's going to be the trees. Let's see if we can shoot away from that. And let's see what happens here. Looks good so far. Just come up short. Unfortunate. We're going to have to chip in here. Ball comes to rest 2 feet from the hole. Again, not exactly sure how the ball is going to move. And takes off way to the right. Tough break. And we go ahead and tap it in for par. Unfortunately, we came up short on the tee box shot. That one's definitely one where you definitely have to get that in on first shot. Another par 3. 217 yards. Downhill a few feet. This game just a tad short. Wind at our back as well. Let's see what happens. Looks good so far. Hit the back ridge. Come back down. And there we go. Definitely the flattest green we've had so far. 5 feet to the hole and dead straight. Easy tap in for birdie. So we get down to +2. What do we have here? 260 yard par 4. Let's see. See if we can get a shot to avoid split the trees. If we get a good bounce, we could reach the green from here. So we split the trees perfectly. Got a good line. Let's see what happens. Just didn't quite have enough carry. That's alright. Apparently that bunker is out of bounds. Alright. So we're gonna bump this up to a 3 wood. Take the same approach. See what happens. A little bit better of a flight. Oh, unfortunately the sign did not give us a bounce. So we're stuck here on the top part. And no vision of where the ball went. Need to try to get it downhill. Alright, and we're here. Double bogey. Once again, the cup is on the ledge, so definitely interesting. And we play it perfectly. How about that? That's probably our best putt of the day, even though it's for double bogey. Probably our best putt of the day. So we play the ridge perfectly. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. So we need to get the ball there. Be a 5-iron, can't wrap it around quite that much. What if we hit a 4? Be a little too far. I think a 6 would work pretty well. Let's see what happens when we hit a 6. Just need a good bounce off the car, maybe? Off the cart path. We're down. In the bunker here. Not bad. Definitely not the worst tee shot that we could have had. So we got a splash shot here out of the sand. So you get it up over that ridge, and we do. Should have a decent putt here for birdie. It's again pretty straight. And we knock it in. I say we played that hole pretty well. Hole 8. 6-iron with the wraparound there. Alright. So this one's just take dead aim and see what happens. Drop it in the bucket. We do, and we stick it right in there. And boom. As we conclude the front 9, we're sitting +2. Let's see what the back 9 has in store for us. So we started off on hole 10. 98-yard par 3, wind at our back just slightly. Gonna add a little bit of loft and a little bit of stop to this. Don't want the ball to roll too far. And it might come up a little short on that shot. And we do. And we're stuck behind the car. Wonder if we could put it under the car. Put it under into the bunker and then try to chip out of there. I think that'll be our best play. See if we can get a splash shot out of here. Just don't get it up over the sign. We're going to try it again. Putting under the camper. It's crazy to say we could make this putt. Little lift right here at the beginning, then it's dead straight from here on out. And fortunately there's a sign in our way. We're going to have to navigate around that. Under. How short? I wonder if we could pitch it up over this. Ooh, just about sank it from there. I definitely think that was the right idea. No movement on the putt, so as long as it's good, we should be good. That will conclude that pretty tricky of a hole. Definitely need to hit the green off the tee box. .430 yard. Par 4. Downhill. I think we're just going to smash driver. See what happens. See if we can get it down there. Carry up over that ridge. See what happens with all this cart path. Big bounce. Big bounce to the left. And we're rolling and bunker. Not bad. Definitely not bad. Get it down into the funnel. Feed it back towards the hole. And tap in for birdie. And that's how that's done. Hole number 5, 389 yard. Par 4, big uphill. Hit a little slow, that might be rough bound. So we can get a roll, we don't get a roll. So we're in the heavy rough. It's no problem. Definitely been in worse situations. I'm going to go with the 7. I don't think the 8's going to be quite far enough. 7 looks good. Perfect. Perfect. Couldn't have asked for anything better than that. And a tap in for another birdie. So back-to-back birdies. And we're hitting out of the goat station here. Alright, it's the animal hole. Uphill and downhill. I think we're gonna roll with the 7-iron here. See what happens. And unfortunately we come up just a tad short. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. Through the legs of the sheep. Knock it down. Through the legs of the goat. It does not fall. So we'll be putting from inside the goat. I think it's going to go right to left, but I don't know for sure. Just miss it. So get a tap in there as we head to hole 14. Got some tennis courts. Big downhill. I think all we have to do is get it up over the tennis courts. 6-iron should be plenty for that. And it carries, hit the sign, through the sign. Okay, so the sign does no good on that. I'm just going to hit a full pitching wedge because I have no idea what's going to happen here. Through the sign again. Alright. And we rest on top of the green. And we just need the ball to funnel down a little bit. Whoop. Just miss. Oh, look at that. Knocked it in. What a putt for par. As we sit +5. I think the strategy on this one, downhill, wind at our back. I think a full gap wedge would be the shot to take here. Stick, didn't stick. So I think that was the shot. I probably should have added some stop to it. A little bit of loft. Probably would have been better. But no matter what, we're just going to have to chip out of here. Get up on the flat part of the green. As long as we hit it straight, we should be alright. And we do. Ugh. The green showed me a little left or right there at the end, but it definitely didn't take it like that. And that shot doesn't get up out. So let's try again. And that shot hit the sign, so we're in the other bunker. And there we go. Back up onto the flat part of green. Just a nice straight putt. And there we go. And that hole is done. As that moves us to +9 on the day. See if we can navigate these windmills and the water to the left. See if that shot will be far enough. Not quite. We're gonna go with the 5-iron. That looks like that's the shot right there. Hit a little fast, don't know how that'll affect it. Just didn't quite carry far enough. A little splash shot onto the backside, roll back down, and boom. And that's how that's done. And we birdied that hole. Take another look at that beautiful chip in for birdie. Get it up onto the backside of the slope. Funnel it back in. Two holes to go. We're currently sitting at plus 8 on the day. Downhill 19 feet. The wind blowing towards us. I think a 6-iron will be good with some loft. The wind will hold it up a little bit, but since it is downhill, hopefully it carries far enough. Got a good balance off the cart path, and we're in there. Hoping it's dead straight. And it is. Chaboom! Back-to-back birdies. Plus 7. Not a bad score, considering some of the holes we've had to deal with. What do we got here? 192 yard, par 3. So I don't know if we'll be able to get it up over that building there. Might have to wrap it around. Tough. Okay, I definitely think that's the strategy here. If we wrap it around like that, full 5. I'm gonna go with the full 5. See what happens. Let's see what happens. Perfect. Perfect. Definitely didn't wrap around like we needed it to. And we're in the water. So I think the full 5 is the way to go. We're gonna try it again. We need it to be closer like that. Yes. Go, 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 go. And that should be bunker bound. We'll take that. At least we're there. At least we're playing. Splash shot. Should be good right about there. And we're on the green. That's all that matters. Apparently that's not the hole. The hole's down here. Alright. Wrong hole. Interesting. Alright, so we're in this bunker. It's more of a cave. Let's see if we can do something here. Ah, that wasn't it. Yeah, get it up and out of there. That's not it. I don't know how we're gonna get out of here. We may never get out of here. Yeah, 101% full power. That didn't do anything. Let's see if we gotta go back here. We'll probably get canceled out of this hole because I think we're stuck. Alright, so we get stuck on that one. But I think the idea was right. We were just going after the wrong pin. There's 2 pins on that one. So we end the round with a 76. All in all, Kind of fun. Definitely not a bad course. I'll give it a 4-star. A lot of fun. If you guys like the video, you want to see more fantasy courses like this, make sure to hit the like button. Hit subscribe below. Have a good rest of your day.